Hey guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to a spring clean with me. This one is ultimate spring cleaning motivation because I am sharing ideas for all across your home, tons of different things you can do, tons of things that I feel like a lot of us forget about because honestly, I forgot about almost all of these. That's why they're in this video. They all really needed to be done. We have some serious messes to deal with that everyone should take care of seasonally, and I'm gonna start taking care of them seasonally too. I also created a virtual checklist. We're gonna go through it together and get a lot done. So I hope you enjoy this. Please like and subscribe if you do, and let's get started.
You're gone now. Will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Throughout your spring cleaning routine, I encourage you guys to see if there's anything that you want to move around, any decor you want to switch up for the new season. So some of you will notice I moved our couch, the sectional. It used to be in front of the window and it looks so much better over here. I wish I did it this way from the beginning. There's a lot more space to walk around, and then we also got a new rug. So the blue ottoman, it's kind of the same color as the rug. I ended up putting that upstairs in our bedroom. It looks 10 times better up there too. And the first thing on our spring cleaning checklist, I'm going to quickly go through these toys and declutter them. All of the larger ones are going to go downstairs into the playroom so that the living room actually looks like a living room again. And next up on our spring cleaning checklist is windows, and I wanted to thank Viva for sponsoring this video. I've been using their multi-surface cloth and signature cloth for months now exclusively, and you guys, these are honestly superior quality in my opinion. They've quickly become a staple in our everyday life, and Viva offers a multi-surface cloth and a signature cloth. I would say the biggest difference between the two is I use the multi-surface cloth for dusting, wiping down furniture. It's a two-ply product with a unique texture, and it allows you to lift and trap the mess. It truly is a cloth-like texture. And then the signature cloth is for tougher messes. It rinses really well. It's 2 times more durable when wet. So you can rinse it and reuse it as you go, and you can use this on countertops, wiping down appliances, bathroom surfaces, and more. Warning, take a deep breath before you look at these window tracks. They are so dirty. I wiped down the windows on either side of the fireplace, wiped down the 3 windows over here, and now we are on to the tracks. I'm using the signature cloth for this, by the way, because if you watch my regular cleaning videos, you will know I honestly never wipe down the windows. I need to be so much better at it. So I knew I needed something to trap all the fingerprints, the food prints from 4 Boy that are over here, and I'm going back and forth between the signature cloth and vacuuming. And first I was using it completely dry because as you can see there's a lot of dirt in here, so I wanted to rub off as much of the dirt as possible first before I used any product. I didn't want to create a paste or mud in here, so I'm kind of scrubbing it off with the signature cloth, completely dry, vacuuming that up, and then I'm going to go in with a multi-surface cleaner and wipe them, and they are white and sparkling. It looks 10 times better. Once we get these 3 windows done, we're going to move on to the sliding glass door in my dining room. The track over there is also really dirty. Cannot tell you how many times I've walked past it thinking I need to clean that. So today was the day. And remember guys, spring cleaning is a marathon, not a sprint. So don't feel like you need to do every single window in your house in one day. I plan to split it up. So I did these 4 today. Every weekend I'm going to do a few more and a few more until I get through the whole house.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart
The sliding door windows are wiped down. I wiped down the handle and around it. I'm moving the robot vacuum out of this area. It just looks very cluttered. With spring, we want it to feel fresh and light, and we don't want a bunch of excess. So I got that out of here, and now I'm going to start working on the track over here. Look at this wipe, you guys. Look at that. That's only one wipe. It gets worse as I go. Very, very dirty. So still using that signature cloth, and then I'll vacuum it. And it only took a second, so I should have done this a long time ago, but spring cleaning, it's better late than never. Now we're on to the dining table. I'm going to get all of the clutter off of here, wipe it down, and then I'm going to do something around this area that I don't think I've ever done. So it's another great thing to add to your spring cleaning checklist.
Than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And
I ended up wiping down both of the mirrors in this area. I don't wipe them down as much as bathroom mirrors. They don't get toothpaste splatters on them or any water from rinsing my face, so I kind of forget about those. And next on our spring cleaning checklist is under the dining room table. I'm sure almost all of us have a dining table, so highly encourage you to move it and to wipe down the base. I'm using the signature cloth now, and I'm going to use this for some dried on messes that were under the table. I'll do a close-up in just a second. These have been here for who knows how long.
of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Let's move on to the mudroom and look at this little baby sandal I'm about to show you from last year. So sad, for a boy is not going to be fitting into those again. I feel like the mudroom is always a mess in the background of my videos. Like you see me scrubbing the floor in the kitchen and the dining room, and then you can see a bunch of stuff in the mudroom. So it was definitely time for me to go through this. The first thing I'm going to do is remove all of the trays that our shoes are on. I'm going to wipe those down, vacuum them, and then I'm going to put away a lot of our winter boots. Finally, guys, I feel like I've been waiting for winter to end since day one. So there's way too many shoes over here. I'm going to keep out the necessities and what we wear the most often.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend.
When I first bought these trays, I was actually planning on painting them gold, and as you can see, I have not gotten around to it, so I'm hoping in the next few weeks, since it's warming up, I can go out in the garage and paint them out there, and then they will match our hooks and our names above each cubby. So keep an eye out for that. I'll share it. I share so many home updates on my channel. We do a lot of projects around here.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared.
The most worn shoes are starting to go back in each space now. Forrest and I are going to share. I need a lot of shoes. His, of course, don't take up much space. Then Chad has one right at the back door. And I highly encourage you guys, if you don't have a mudroom, still to get a tray for your shoes, even in the spring and summer with sandals. It really does help to keep all of that dirt in one space, and then it won't be tracked around your home.
Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a Put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
We are who we are.
And here is your after of the mudroom. Looks so much better, way less stuff in there, fresh and clean and ready to go for spring. Now we're on to the kitchen. This is one of the very few like everyday messes I wanted to include in this video, but I know a lot of you guys love to watch the kitchen cleaning, so I thought I would keep in a short spurt of this. And I did do a deep clean and organize in my kitchen very recently, so I'll make sure that video is linked below. But as far as spring cleaning in your kitchen, highly recommend that you wipe down all of your cabinets, wipe down the backsplash, wipe down all of your appliances, and get low, you guys. The lower you are on your cabinets, the dirtier they are. Believe me, once you're down there, you're gonna see things you never noticed before. And the handles, all of your knobs and pulls, make sure you give those a really good wipe down too.
Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh, keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do, do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do.
All right, and we are wrapping things up in the kitchen. I'm just wiping down all of the counters, going to put a few more things away. You can see I have fresh herbs right there. It's mint. And this spring, I would really like to have at least a couple different herbs, but I'm not very good at gardening. So I'm sure some of you are experts at that or like to have fresh herbs on hand. Let me know if you have any tips and tricks, how you do it. I really would like to keep them inside on the windowsill. I know that's kind of, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So just let me know if you've done that, what worked best for you.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen
all right, the kitchen's good to go. Let's get back to our spring checklist. So next up is walls and trim. There are a lot of marks on the wall from Fory Boy, from knocking into them with furniture and whatnot. I'm using the signature cloth from Viva for this. I have a little bit of a multi-surface spray on it, and I'm about to make a facial expression. Very impressed because this worked very, very well. There's so many marks on our walls. Honestly, it's not as bad on camera, but I do some close-ups for you. They are pretty dirty, so as part of your spring cleaning routine, highly encourage you just to walk around to see if there's anything that you can wipe off or scrub away. And the trim was actually fairly dusty, showing you that right here, so I went around and wiped down all of the baseboards as well. And then something else I'm going to do is wipe down that air vent. So if you haven't wiped down your vents, add that on your list too.
and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down.
And here's everything that we moved out of the living room and dining room area a little earlier. So I'm taking those things upstairs or downstairs, wherever they are going to belong from now on. And we're about to head upstairs into my bedroom so you guys can see the ottoman in that area. It looks, I said this already, but it looks so much better in here. I feel like it really helps to break up the separation between the rug and then the hardwood area.
Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
We are on to the front door now as part of our spring cleaning checklist. When is the last time you cleaned your front door? If you're like me, almost never. And I'm using this signature cloth for this. I ended up rinsing it a couple of times because I kept wiping, and every time I wiped, it was a lot worse than I was expecting. So if you haven't done this either, it's time to get to it. Just rinsing that cloth. I'm going to squeeze out that excess water and work my way top to bottom until the cloth is not picking up any more dirt.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass.
I also wiped down this area between the two doors, and I was completely shocked to see that this was black, you guys. So don't forget about this little area too. I don't really know what to call it, like the in-between door area.
Been gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street.
And because this area was extremely dirty, I'm gonna spray it. We'll come back later and do a final wipe. Now we are back upstairs and we're going to start dusting the walls and light fixtures. So this is kind of like the windows. I'm gonna tell you this is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't feel like you need to dust all of the walls and all of the light fixtures in one day. I did do an extreme deep clean in my bedroom very recently as well, so I will link that video below. But if you haven't dusted the walls in your home in a long time, I recommend that you start out in the bedroom. So I'm gonna do our bedroom and Forrest's bedroom. You of course sleep in your bedroom, you spend a lot of time in there and you don't want to be breathing in all of that dust. So give everything a good wipe down your walls, wipe down the rods for your curtains, those get fairly dusty too, and your light fixtures, do the inside and the outside.
Going back, but I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, 'cause the thing is I've got.
And I wanted to be sure to include dusting off the fan blades in Forey Boy's room because I know this is an area, like myself, that a lot of people forget about.
Magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the streets.
I'm all done with the walls and light fixtures in our bedroom, so now we're on to the bathroom. And as part of your spring cleaning this year, I wanted to encourage you guys to try either a new method or a new product that you haven't used before. I feel like this helps me to stay motivated when I'm cleaning my house. It doesn't feel as redundant, is that the word, doing the same thing over and over again. So this year I'm trying some baking soda for cleaning the bathtub and really all the surfaces in here. I know that baking soda is extremely popular for cleaning, but I don't think I've ever used it before for cleaning. At least if I have, I certainly don't remember. And there's tons of different recipes online and quantities of what to use. I would say I did about a 1/4 cup of baking soda with a shallow amount of water in his tub here. Make sure you get your drain. I'm showing you the soap scum right there. And if you guys have a loofah in your shower, make sure you wash it. That is something a lot of people forget about. Just throw it in with your laundry, make sure it's good to go. So I'm going to scrub everything in here, and then I'm wiping it down with the signature cloth, and I'll be reusing that on the vanity area too. Once your tub is all clean, make sure you wipe down the front of it. And I've noticed that baseboards in bathrooms always tend to get very dusty so much faster than the rest of the house. So give yours a quick look and wipe down if you need to. I'm rinsing out that cloth and I will wipe down the vanity in here. We will do the toilet and then we'll move on from this room.
To wake up, yeah. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared.
I use that 2-ply multi-surface cloth for the toilets. I always like to use a disposable cloth for toilets because it's gross. I don't want a towel sitting in with my laundry, touching the rest of my clothes. I used on a toilet, no thank you. Went back to the front door, I gave that one more wipe down, and then we're gonna move on to floors. So I'm gonna do what I'm calling a deep vacuum as part of my spring cleaning routine. And I'm about to show you a product I've never heard of, I've never seen before, but is extremely useful for deep cleaning.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room.
So this product is for cleaning under your appliances, and how great is this for spring cleaning? Most of us never clean under our appliances because how can you? You can't reach down there. You might be able to reach the first few inches, but that's it. So this is amazing. I'm so obsessed with it. It makes me feel really good and like the house is extremely clean. I'll link it below. I'm gonna link almost everything really that I share with you. All the products I will have in the description box. So I vacuumed up all of the crumbs that were under both the refrigerator and the oven, and now I'm going to keep vacuuming around the rest of this floor. And if you have rugs, make sure you pick up the edges of your rug so you can get under there too.
Have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared.
I found a little card under that rug. Perfect example of why we all need to do that every now and again.
Spend all day in bed.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now,
If you are using a vacuum that has different settings and options, make sure you use the strongest setting today. Spring cleaning is the perfect day to wear down that battery and make sure you get the deepest clean possible. And now I'm on to deep steam mopping. So like the vacuuming, I'm going to be a lot more meticulous than I am on an everyday basis. I'm gonna lift things up, go underneath the rugs and whatnot, and make sure I have it as perfect as possible.
Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do, do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do.
While I'm wrapping up this speed cleaning before we get to our outro and I share a little bit more with you, I thought I would tell you guys I've ordered some new furniture and decor, and I am so excited to switch things up in here and give it a fresh look for spring. So keep your eye out for new videos. I always have new home things to share and new inspiration to give.
Or anything that brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do.
And that is everything for my spring clean with me for 2021. I hope you liked it. I hope it was really motivating for you. Create a checklist, guys. Honestly, that helps me a lot. It helps me to stay on task. And I feel like I don't burn out as quickly because I know in the back of my head everything I need to do until I can start to like relax and slow down, if that makes sense. So please like and subscribe if you did like this video. Check out the links below. There's recent videos and more. And I'll see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!